Okay, I did it.
Where is he going?
Keep assassins.
Oh dear, what did we do?
I went out the wrong way.
He better not cause any trouble. What is he doing?
Altair, it seems my students do not fully understand what it is to wield the blade. Perhaps you could show them what you know.
I don't need these damn tutorials.
Perfect. The work of a master. And that, my students, is how we all should fight.
You will die here.
You must be busy. I understand.
Yeah, I'm busy.
Is he running from someone?
Serves him right for acting. Now why would he do it?
What's got him?
Use counterattacks when faced with multiple enemies to gain.
Yeah! 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 Where is he going? Yes, come, come! I should know present. You know where to run! Out of the way! I will end your life! Wait up time! How can one expect to defeat me? May God have mercy on your soul! You are wise. Do anything. fighting. Open your eyes. Yes, everything here, my friend.
The Christian king and his army of infidels. They go against the will of God and must be made to pay. Everywhere they ride, they leave only suffering in their wake. They say it is a crusade. A crusade for what? Ignorance? Violence? Madness?
When will he stop acting like a fool?
Should've been
Help me! Somebody help me!
You dare steal in my presence? That will cost you your life, thief! You are filth!
He's going to hurt himself. When he does,
You're going to cause trouble.
fire.
Someone should stop him
Jesus
before he
Christ.
hurts himself.
You not crying?
He's going to hit someone.
Stupid bitch. No.
Altair, my friend. Welcome, welcome. Whose life do you come to collect today?
His name is Abu Nakud. What can you tell me about him?
Oh, the merchant king of Damas. Richest man in the city. Quite exciting, quite dangerous. I envy you, Altair. Well, not the bit where you were beaten and stripped of your rank, but I envy everything else. Oh, except for the terrible things the other assassins say about you. But yes, aside from the failure and the hatred, yes, aside from those things, I envy you very much.
I do not care what the others think or say. I'm here to do a job. So I ask again, what can you tell me about the Merchant King?
Only that he must be a very bad man if Al-Mualim has sent you to see him. He keeps to his own kind, wrapped in the finery of this city's noble district. A busy man, always up to something. I'm sure if you spend some time amongst his type, you'll learn all you need to know about him.
And where would you have me begin my search?
If I were you, I'd start with the Umayyad Mosque and Souk Saruja, both of which are west of here. Further to the northwest is Salahaddin Citadel. It's a popular meeting spot and has proved a reliable source of loose tongues in the past. Yes, these three places should serve your needs.
My thanks for your guidance, Rafiq. I'll return when I've gathered the necessary information.
Okay.
What is that fool doing?
Imagine I get the actual thing right now. What do you? Oh wow, that was exciting. Almost died.
Stand in defense of our great civilization. Make no mistake, it is our very existence we are fighting for. The infidel king would see us all wiped from the world. We must resist. We must push back. brave be Salah ad-Din. He has found the strength to stand in defense of our great civilization. Make no mistake, it is our very existence we are fighting for. The infidel king would see us all wiped from the world. We must resist. We must push back.
Since nothing's playing, they aren't gonna fucking play, I guess.
Glorious and exalted is he, finds favor with us, that he may grant us victory. The fires of war consume the land, and thousands of lives are lost in its
Oh, fuck me. Assassin. Don't know how to fucking
When you're out of knives, refill your stock by returning.
I stand before you in every morning.
Let go of me! I want nothing more!
Tama.
It's good you came along when you did. Another minute and they would have made off with me.
Curse him! Curse the Christian king and his army of infidels! They go against the will of God and must be made to pay! Everywhere they lie.
Okay, let me get to that beacon right there.
I don't understand what he's trying to accomplish.
Well, holy hell, that was fucking crazy.
Are you quite
That was expensive. You will have to pay for that. My good people, your time has come to an end. I've anything anyone could possibly need. You'll find everything here, my friend. Nothing. I do not have to offer. Like what you
There's a problem. I need your advice.
What is it?
This morning, I went to hang the lanterns for the party.
And this troubles you why?
I forgot to remove the scaffold.
Forgot it where?
Just outside the Merchant King's quarters, above the balcony. What if it falls? He could be hurt.
Too late to do anything about it now. Just hope it isn't noticed. You can deal with it tomorrow.
You've done nothing wrong! Why are you doing this?
God has forsaken you.
Don't hurt me, please!
Leave now. You think your God cares what happens to you?
Help! I need help! Please, anyone!
You think your God cares what happens to you?
Stop this, please! You're hurting me!
Bye-bye. see if there's anything else over here.
You're nothing. God has forsaken you. Did he just run into that person?
That should teach him not to be so careful.
He's gone. Comes the English king and his infidel army. They leave horrors in their wake. Saladin rides to meet him, that these barbarous acts might be avenged.
Just a few coins.
Pray that God, glorious and exalted is he, find favor.
The last of it has been delivered.
Good. Make sure he also knows it wasn't easy arranging a shipment like this.
It's only wine. Some can be fickle in their faith.
Your holy book says something on the subject, I believe. Leave them that they may eat and enjoy themselves, and that hope may beguile them, for they will soon know. And never did we destroy a town that had a term made known.
What's that supposed to mean?
Never mind it. Be about your business.
As you wish.
And thousands of lives are lost in its defense. It seems a tragedy, but I say this is an honor. I should die in service to God, fighting for what we believe in everywhere. Waiting. He tempts us always. Be strong, strong like Saladin, Christian king, and his arms they are now enemies.
Leave me. Leave now and I'll let you live.
When will he stop acting like
Are you blind? Be more careful.
a warning. They say it is a crusade. If you value a crusade for what? Ignorance? Violence? Or madness? We must resist. We must fight them in any way we can.
Though that was unwise.
You can't escape.
Well, it's just like...
Where is he going?
Please, sir, have any money left? Well, thank you. A few coins. All I
Get out of my way! Come back here! Maybe you haven't noticed, but
Praise God, you've saved me. All the city will know of your sacrifice.
Where are you? I know you're here somewhere.
What's he doing that for?
ما الذي يجعله يركض هكذا؟
My family.
Open your eyes.
What is it that you want?
I'm so hungry. Just a little money and everything.
Altair, my friend, my brother. It's been such a long time. Any news of Ada since she left? No. How sad. I'm sure you'll find her someday. I have heard a feather is lying on top of Abul Nukud's head. Maybe I could help you. But I have a mission myself. I have 4 targets I must eliminate before noon. Let's cooperate, just like old times. 2 for you, 2 for me. They are Abul Nukud's personal guards. You will spot them in minutes.
Hell yeah. Closest one relative to me would be this one.
Get away from me!
God save us!
No, please don't leave. Just a few coins, please.
Help! I need help! Please, anyone!
Altair, my friend, my brother. It's been such a long time. Any news of Ada since she left? No. How sad. I'm sure you'll find her someday. I've heard a feather is lying on top of Abul Nukud's head. Maybe I could help you, but I have a mission myself. I have 4 targets I must eliminate before noon. Let's cooperate, just like old times. 2 for you, 2 for me. They are Abul Nukud's personal guards. You will spot them in minutes.
Please don't leave. Just a few coins, please.
He's going to cause trouble.
Why would he do that?
He's going to hurt himself.
Please, can't you spare me something? I'm poor and sick and hungry.
No! Get him! Get him! Get him! الأمر على ذلك. Out of the way! God favors me.
Use the action view to gather information about it.
Please, all I ask is...
Sorry, Doctor.
I stand before you to deliver now, you seem to know exactly what you want. Come to me. You seem to know exactly what you want.
My family is sick and dying. Could you spare the
Come see what I have to offer. Everything's new.
Altair, my friend, my brother. It's been such a long time. Any news of Ada since she left? No. How sad. I'm sure you'll find her someday. I've heard a feather is lying on top of Abul Nukud's head. Maybe I could help you, but I have a mission myself. I have 4 targets I must eliminate before noon. Let's cooperate, just like old times. 2 for you, 2 for me. They are Abul Nukud's personal guards. You will spot them in minutes.
There, Jesus.
ما الذي يجعله يرفض الشأن؟
Sorry.
I beg of you, just a few coins, please. I beg of you. I beg of you, just a few coins, please.
Yes, come,
I
come.
need food.
Let me show you
I'm so
everything I have.
hungry. Just a little money, I beg of you. Please, can't you spare something? I'm poor
Anything
and
at all.
sick and
I
hungry.
know exactly what you need.
No, please don't leave. Just a few coins, please. A few coins. All I ask is for... You shouldn't be late.
علي به أن لا يسبب أي متاع. I can help you with.
How do I kill them? How do I kill them without fucking alerting everybody?
Use counterattacks when faced with multiple enemies.
I'm so hungry. Just a little money, I beg of you. I need food. I'm so hungry. Just a little money, I beg of you.
Altair, my friend, my brother. It's been such a long time. Any news of Ada since she left? No. How sad. I'm sure you'll find her someday. I've heard a feather is lying on top of Abul Nukud's head. Maybe I could help you, but I have a mission myself. I have 4 targets I must eliminate before noon. Let's cooperate, just like old times. 2 for you, 2 for me. They are Abul Nukud's personal guards. You will spot them in minutes.
I'm so tired.
Please, you're hurting me.
You follow a false god.
We must resist. Please, I've done nothing wrong. Why are you doing this? There's nowhere to run, old man. Don't hurt me, please. Stop this, please. You're hurting me.
You've no reason to be out here, old man.
Foolish old man.
I'm not.
You'll never get away.
We're all like fight him. It's our enemies. Whatever you want. Stop running! You cannot escape! He won't get away! Have you got him?
You're mine!
Help! He's attacking me! Somebody do something!
Yes, come. Let me show you everything I have. Come my way.
How could I have lost him?
Don't you watch it.
Altair, my friend, my brother. It's been such a long time. Any news of Ada since she left? No. How sad. I'm sure you'll find her someday. I've heard a feather is lying on top of Abul Nukud's head. Maybe I could help you. But I have a mission myself. I have 4 targets I must eliminate before noon. Let's cooperate, just like old times. 2 for you, 2 for me. They are Abul Nukud's personal guards. You will spot them in minutes.
Going to hurt himself.
You there! Yes, you! Come!
My family depend on me to spare a few coins. No, you don't understand. I have nothing.
Come! Never seen someone do that before.
How do I...
Is there a reason for this nonsense?
He seems to be in a rush.
Come on! I've much to say.
Oh, I hit a civilian.
You cannot run forever! You will have to do
Don't let him get away!
Use counterattacks when faced with multiple enemies.
Come on! I've much to say.
Sorry, dude. Don't want to fucking do it.
Come see what I have to offer.
I could have...
God curse the one who's done it.
It was good of you to come.
It is an honor to serve. What do you require?
The letter I've given you must be brought to Salah ad-Din's camp. Seek out the one they call Hisham. He will be able to help. But tell no one else of this.
None will know my mission.
Then our business is concluded.
Who saw what happened here?
Which is why you come to me.
Who could have done such a thing?
Stop him!
Please don't kill me!
Someone should die. He's attacking me! Somebody do something! Please! You will not get away! Stop him! He's going to kill me! After him! Faster! Everybody! Where is the one responsible?
Peace be upon you, Altair. How may I serve you?
I've done as asked and learned all I need to know about my prey.
Then you must share your knowledge with me.
Abu Naqud is corrupt to the core and despised by his own citizens as a result. It appears he's been stealing money meant for the people of Damas and spending it on himself. Even as we speak, he flaunts his greed, preparing for a lavish party. His guards and servants should have their hands full dealing with the guests. They won't even know I'm there.
Most impressive, my friend. The others said you'd make a mess of things, but not I. No, I was sure you'd come through, and come through you have. The Bureau is yours to do with as you please until you're ready to begin.
Oh, pay my better.
Fast forwarding memory to a more recent one.
Make it quieter now. We're probably not going to because guess what? I don't know how to play game very good.
يسأله أحد لماذا يفعل ذلك؟
Coins. All I ask is for a few coins. No, please don't leave.
هل تحتاج شيئا؟
What is it?
No, please don't leave. Just a few coins, please. Please, can't you spare something? I'm poor and hungry.
The Crusaders must be destroyed!
What a fool. There's no... Now in some of my way. What's that hidden such a hurry?
You've something to say?
هل تحتاج شيئا؟
Could you spare a few coins? I need food. I'm so hungry. Just a little money, I beg of you.
No!
Die, please!
Anyone help me?
Where are you? I know you're here somewhere!
سوف أنبهك إذا رأيته يمر بالجوار. لن يبعد كثيرا.
How did this happen?
سوف أنبهك إذا رأيته يمر بالجوار. لن يبعد كثيرا.
All right, where are you? infidel! You will die here! See what you still get!
Of course it's a foul. He's too fat to be assassinated.
Welcome, welcome. Thank you all for joining me this evening. Please eat, drink, enjoy all the pleasures I have to offer. Take your time, I will wait. I trust everything is to your satisfaction. Good, good. It pleases me to see you all so happy. For these are dark days, my friends, and we must enjoy this bounty while we still can. War threatens to consume us all. Salah ad-Din bravely fights for what he believes in, and you are always there to support him without question. It is your generosity that allows this campaign to continue. So, I propose a toast then, to you, my dear friends, who have brought us to where we are today. May you be given everything you deserve for it. Such kindness! I didn't think it in you. You, who have been so quick to judge me, and so cruel. Oh, do not feign ignorance. Do you take me for a fool? That I have not heard the words you whisper behind my back. Well, I have, and I fear I can never forget. But this is not why I called you here tonight, no. I wish to speak more of this war, and your part in it. You give up your coin quick as can be, knowing all too well it buys the deaths of thousands. You don't even know why we fight. The sanctity of the Holy Land, you'll say, or the evil inclination of our enemies. But these are lies you tell yourselves. No, all this suffering is born of fear and hate. It bothers you that they are different. Just as it bothers you that I am different. Compassion, mercy, tolerance. These words mean nothing to any of you. Mean nothing to those infidel invaders who ravage our land in search of gold and glory. And so I say, enough! I pledge myself to another cause. One that will bring about a new world in which all people might live side by side in peace. A pity none of you will live to see Kill anyone who tries to escape.
You will not get away from me! You will not get away from me! I got you!
When you have been exposed to the guards, break their line.
No, up. Ah.
You're a dead man. God! God! Where have all my dogs gone? Kill him!
Be at peace now. Their words can no longer do harm.
Why have you done this?
You stole money from those you claim to lead, sent it away for some unknown purpose. I want to know where it's gone and why.
Look at me. My very nature is an affront to the people I ruled. And these noble robes did little more than to muffle their shouts of hate.
So this is about vengeance, then?
No, not vengeance, but my conscience. How could I finance a war in service to the same god that calls me an abomination?
If you do not serve Salah ad-Din's cause, then whose?
In time, you'll come to know them. I think perhaps you already do.
Then why hide? And why these dark deeds?
Is it so different from your own work? You take the lives of men and women, strong in the conviction that their death will improve the lots of those left behind. A minor evil for a greater good? We are the same.
No, we are nothing alike.
Ah, but I see it in your eyes. You doubt. You cannot stop us. We will have our new world.
Please don't eat anything of
سوف تضرب.
Word has reached me of your success, Altair.
Abu Naqud's reign of terror is at an end.
I'm glad to hear it.
He killed them. The men and women at his party. It was poison. A coward's tool. Blamed them for the war. Said he wished to end it.
Strange, but then again, the Merchant King was known to be a bit different. Perhaps this was simply a symptom of his madness.
Perhaps.
You sound unconvinced. Speak with Al-Mualim then. He may offer a better explanation.
Yes. We'll see what he has to say.
Fast-forwarding memory to a more recent one. Use the scholars you have rescued to pass unnoticed into Guardian.
Come, Altair. I would have news of your progress.
I've done as you've asked.
Good, good. I sense your thoughts are elsewhere. Speak your mind.
Each man I'm sent to kill speaks cryptic words to me. Each time I come to you and ask for answers. Each time you give only riddles in exchange, but no more.
Who are you to say no more?
I'm the one who does the killing. If you want it to continue, you'll speak straight with me for once.
Tread carefully, boy. I do not like your tone.
And I do not like your deception.
I have offered you a chance to restore your lost honor.
Not lost. Taken. By you. And then you've sent me to fetch it again like some damn dog.
It seems I'll need to find another. A shame. You showed great potential.
I think if you had another, you'd have sent him long ago. You said the answer to my question would arise when I no longer needed to ask it. So I will not ask. I demand you tell me what binds these men.
What you say is true. These men are connected by a blood oath not unlike our own.
Who are they?
Non nobis, domine non nobis.
Templars.
Now you see the true reach of Robert de Sade.
All of these men, leaders of cities, commanders of armies.
All pledge allegiance to his cause.
Their works are not meant to be viewed on their own, are they? But as a whole, what do they desire?
Conquest. They seek the Holy Land not in the name of God, but for themselves.
What of Richard? Salah ad-Din?
Any who oppose the Templars will be destroyed. Be assured they have the means to accomplish it.
Then they must be stopped.
That is why we do our work, Altair. To ensure a future free of such things.
Why did you hide the truth from me?
That you might pierce the veil yourself. Like any task, knowledge precedes action. Information learned is more valuable than information given. Besides, your recent behavior had not inspired much confidence.
I see.
Altair, your mission has not changed. Merely the context within which you perceive it.
And armed with this knowledge, I might better understand those Templars that remain.
Is there anything else you want to know?
What about the treasure Malik retrieved from Solomon's temple? Robert seemed desperate to have it back.
In time, Altair, all will become clear. Just as the role of the Templars has revealed itself to you, so too will the nature of their treasure. For now, take comfort in the fact that it is not in their hands, but ours.
If this is your desire.
It is. You are restored another rank. Take back your weapon. Use it to bring honor to the Brotherhood.
He still gave me a...
Altair, before you go...
Yes?
How did you know I wouldn't kill you?
Truth be told, Master, I didn't. I took a leap of faith.
Will give your enemy an opening and send you to an early death.
Is there a reason for this nonsense?
He must be late for something. Do you think he's being chased by someone?
When you have been exposed to the guards, break their line of sight.
Please! Please!
Make room.
Watch what you're doing! Take you You will not get away from me!
No chance against me. God is on my side. How did you do that?
Kill me! Many things. Too many things.
Leave, peasant, before I make you.
I ain't no fucking peasant.
Safety and peace, Malik.
Word that the city was possessed of either. Why do you trouble me today?
Al-Mualim has marked Majd-ud-Din for death. What can you tell me about him?
Salah ad-Din's absence has left the city without a proper leader, and Majd-ud-Din has appointed himself to play the part. Fear and intimidation get him what he wants. He has no true claim to the position.
That ends today.
You speak too readily. This is not some slaver we're discussing. He rules Jerusalem and is well protected because of it. I suggest you plan your attack carefully. Get to better know your prey.
With your help, I will. Where would you have me begin my search?
What's this? You're actually asking for my assistance instead of demanding it. I'm impressed.
Be out with it.
As you wish. Here's where I would look. First, to the southwest near the mosque. After that, head south of here. There are 2 locations that might interest you. The southernmost church is one, the other is in the streets, near a synagogue.
Thank you for your help, Dai.
Don't foul this, Altair.
That will cost you your life! We're going to fight. Thief! You are filth!
What have I done?
Die, thief!
Now comes the English king and
What
his
is it that you
infidel
want?
army. They leave horrors in their right. Salah ad-Din rides to meet him, and these barbarous acts might be avenged. Pray that God, glorious and exalted is he, finds favor with us, that he may grant us victory.
Do I look like a merchant? No.
What is that man doing?
Such a strange...
Stop acting like a child.
What is he doing?
What is that man doing?
Away with you.
Bitch, I went away.
ثمن خطاياك دفلت مني كفر ثمن خطاياك أنت تتبع عيون الصواني
When you're out of knives, refill your stock by returning.
I am sorry, Ahmad. They came without warning.
My son? They have my son? What is to be done with him?
We did everything we could.
What is to be done with him?
He's to be executed. Today.
No. I won't allow it.
But what can we do? Majduddin will hear no appeals. He says there can be no barter with God's will.
This is not God's will, but madness. I'll go to him myself. Where is he?
He will attend the execution. Perform it even. He enjoys the act. A truly evil man.
We have no time to lose then. Let's go.
I'll have your mind! Geber kafir! Çekil önümden yoksa ederim! Gel buraya!
Someone should
out of the way! Açılın! He's firing this now! Get him! Kaybetmeyin onu!
Die, thief! Dirty thief! I'll have your hand for that! You dare steal in my presence? That will cost you your life!
Let go of me! I've done nothing wrong! Why are you doing this? What have I done?
Dirty thief! I'll have your hand for that!
What is that man thinking?
Sync off this thing.
What's going on? What's the enemy? Better not cause any trouble.
No, please don't leave. Just a few points.
ردوها علي.
What would cost nothing?
You're not escaping!
Infidel! Out of the way! Take them down! Mercy on you! You will not get away from me!
You again, Grandmaster. Safety and peace. I'm so glad to see you. In these troubled times, they asked me to prove myself. But I feel so inadequate when I compare myself to you. I must kill 2 of Mujduddin's men without a fight. Could you show me the way? I will be forever grateful, and share a very interesting story with you.
To your life!
Coins. No, you don't understand. I have nothing.
You dare steal my presents? That will cost you your life!
I'm so hungry. Just a little money, I beg of you.
Die, thief! You dare steal my presents? That will cost you your life! You dare steal my presents? That will cost you your life!
What have I done wrong?
You dare steal my presents? That will cost you your life!
اغرب عن وجهي.
You're mine! God curse you! You will not get away from me!
Somebody, please help me!
Selecting the hidden blade during fight will allow you to...
You again, Grandmaster. Safety and peace. I'm so glad to see you. In these troubled times, they asked me to prove myself. But I feel so inadequate when I compare myself to you. I must kill 2 of Mujduddin's men without a fight. Could you show me the way? I will be forever grateful, and share a very interesting story with you.
You dare steal my presents? That will cost you your life!
Please!
You dare steal my presents? That will cost you your life! Die, thief! Die, thief! Dirty thief! I'll have your hand for that!
Help! Seek help!
Thief! You are filth!
Let go of me! I've done nothing wrong!
You dare steal my presents? That will cost you your life!
Why are you doing this? What have I done? Help me! Somebody help me!
You dare steal my presents? That will cost you your life!
Family's sick and dying. Could you spare a few coins? No, you don't understand. I have nothing.
You dare steal my presents? That will cost you your life!
I'm so hungry. Just a little money, I beg of you.
Dirty thief! I'll have your hands for that!
Something? I'm poor. Why are you doing Please don't leave. Just a few coins, please.
I'll have your hand for that.
A few coins is all I ask is for.
Get a rejection. You ever see someone do that before? Look, he's going to cause trouble.
Leave, peasant, before I make you.
God save him. He's gone mad.
Yes, I have.
What got him in such a hurry?
Die, thief!
Damn it.
He looks like he's being chased by...
Is there a reason for this nonsense?
What happened to this poor soul?
Hell yeah, I did.
I think I've seen everything now.
God curse the one who's done this. Where are you?
You are the best the clan has ever seen. Here is my story, Master. I was cleaning the temple steps. I overheard two scholars praising how easy it was for them to pass the soldiers guarding the entrance of the execution plaza. If you time your entry properly, they could provide a nice distraction for the guards. But I am sure that with your wisdom, you knew that already.
You dare steal in my presence? That will cost you your life! I'll have your hand for that! Die, thief!
What are you doing, fuckface?
What is he doing? Die, thief! Die, thief!
Please, can't you spare something? I'm poor and sick and hungry. I beg of you. I beg of you just a few coins, please.
God save him. He's gone mad.
You must not trespass here.
Please, just a few coins, please.
No!
Make no mistake. It is our
What is he doing?
we are fighting for. The infidel king would see us all fighting for the world.
Ah!
We must resist. We must push back. Away with you.
You shouldn't be here. Be gone. You must not trespass here. Let him get away!
Knife here.
Welche Waffen da
What do you want?
He just ran into someone. He just killed someone that his father attacks might be avenged. Pray that God, glorious and exalted is he, finds favor, that he may grant us victory. The fires of war.
Who? Answer! Go away.
You'd be quite scared.
What a fool! Did you see the order? He wants us to repair a stage for another execution. Today!
It's the one at the western edge of Solomon's Temple. I was on my way just now.
So much death.
Worried that our true leader might return and bring a measure of justice to this city.
Yes, and not this mockery Majd-Addin parades before us.
How? How does something like this happen?
Everyone appointed in Salah ad-Din's stead is met with an untimely end. And now the position falls to him. He, who was once nothing more than the Emir's scribe.
How convenient. It would not surprise me to learn he was behind these accidents.
Shh! If the guards hear us, we'll be taken for treason. Executed on the very platform we have to repair. Come, let us return to work.
What a festival set it was.
You've no reason to stand here. Leave. Answer. هل تريد قول شيء؟ What happened here?
May God have mercy.
Someone send for help! Help! He's gone mad! Fire! The army takes you down! This is terrible. What happened to this poor soul? What is it that you want?
What happened?
God Almighty!
This is terrible.
Where is the one responsible? Who did this?
Let me go!
Darcy, Steve, I'll have your hand for that.
Oh dear. What did you do?
Why would you add?
Have any money? I beg of you. I beg of you, just a few coins.
You'll hurt someone at that point. Listen here, fires of war consume the land, and thousands of lives are lost in its defense. It seems a tragedy, but I say this is an honor to die in service to God. Fighting for what we believe in. There is no greater glory than this.
No, we can go down.
The English king and
What news, novice?
I am not a novice.
A man's skill is defined by his actions, not the markings on his robe.
We can trade barbs or do Al-Muallim's work. It's your decision.
Then be out with it.
Jerusalem's regent Majd-ud-Din is holding a public execution not far from here. It's sure to be well guarded, but it's nothing I can't handle. I know what to do.
And that is why you remain a novice in my eyes. You cannot know anything, only suspect. You must expect to be wrong, to have overlooked something. Anticipate, Altair. How many times must I remind you of this?
As you wish. Are we done?
Not quite. There is one more thing. One of the men to be executed is a brother. One of us. Al-Mulim wishes for him to be saved. Do not worry about the actual rescue. My men will take care of that. But you must ensure Majd-ud-Din does not take his life.
I won't give him the chance.
So I hope.
Give me a fucking fat bitch.
Fast-forwarding memory to a more recent one.
Just to the infidels!
leave, peasant, before I make it.
All I ask is
Your life ends now. I will catch you! I know this city well. I will find you. I see him! He's over there! You won't get away from me! You cannot hide forever. That's him! There! Get him! You've nowhere to run! You won't get away from me! I will catch you!
Silence! I demand silence! People of Jerusalem, hear me well. I stand here today to deliver a warning. There are malcontents among you. They sow the seeds of discontent, hoping to lead you astray. Tell me, is this what you desire?
to be mired in deceit and sin? To live your lives in fear? Then you wish to take action? We do! Your devotion pleases me. This evil must be purged. Only then can we hope to be redeemed.
This is not justice! And all of you stand idle, complicit in this crime.
Lord curse you all! See how the evil of one man spreads to corrupt others? They sought to instill fear and doubt within you, but I will keep you safe. Here now are four filled with sin. The harlot, the thief, the gambler, the heretic. Let God's judgment be brought down upon them all! Temptress! Succubus!
تريد أن تموت؟ فليكن ذلك.
Kill him!
Preparation is crucial to your success.
Temptress!
Your work here is finished.
No, no! It had only just begun!
Tell me, what's your part in all of this? Do you intend to defend yourself as the others have and explain away your evil deeds?
The Brotherhood wanted the city. I wanted power. There was an opportunity.
An opportunity to murder innocents.
Not so innocent. Dissident voices cut deep as steel. They disrupt order. In this, I do agree with the Brotherhood.
You'd kill people simply for believing differently than you.
Of course not. I killed them because I could. Because it was fun.
Do you know what it feels like to determine another man's fate? And did you see the way the people cheered? The way they feared me? I was like a god. You'd have done the same if you could. Such power.
Once, perhaps. But then I learned what becomes of those who lift themselves above others.
And what is that?
Here, let me show you.
Jesus.
Over here! You will not get away from
He's gone.
There will be no stopping him. March on Jerusalem next. We must end this before it has a chance to begin. That city is ours, has always been ours. It is our duty to defend it until death. The crusade.
Jerusalem needs a new ruler.
So I have heard.
What's this? No words of wisdom for me? Surely I have failed in some spectacular fashion.
You performed as an assassin should. No more, no less. That you expect praise for merely doing as told, however, troubles me.
It seems everything I do troubles you.
Reflect on that. But do so on your way back to Masyaf. Your work here is done.
Fast-forwarding memory to a more recent one.
We done already?
Get up.
Whatever you say, Doc.
I'm ending the session. No, I'll be right there. You're sure about this? Yes. No. Everything's Denver. I don't see how he could... Of course. I understand. You're in a lot of trouble, Mr. Miles.
What's his problem?
They're coming for you.
Who's coming for me?
Assassins.
Hey, I had nothing to do with this.
Sounds like they're mounting some kind of rescue attempt. Guess you're more important than you realized.
Man, things just keep getting weirder and weirder around here.
It was bound to happen.
What do you mean?
That little fight your ancestors started during the Third Crusade, it never ended. You're being held by Templars.
Vidic's a Templar?
There's no way you could have known. They hide it so well. But to answer your question, Vidic works for them. We all do. Abstergo is their company.
I thought Templars were old dudes with funny hats who sat around drinking beer and plotting world domination with, like, the lizard people.
No. Except the part about world domination, I guess. Look, Desmond, it's complicated. Half the stuff they say about the Templars comes from crazy tinfoil hat-wearing nut jobs. The other half is misinformation intentionally produced by the Templars themselves.
But they are the bad guys, right?
If there's one thing I've learned since I started working here, it's that there's no such thing. It's all so relative. I guess the best way to explain it is, what they want is good, but the way they're going about it, it's bad. Really bad.
What are they trying to do? Lucy?
Yes.
Miss Stillman, I need to speak with you. Get up here, now!
On my way, Doctor. I'm sorry, Desmond. I have to go. You should turn in for the night. The answers to all of your questions are right in front of you. You just have to know where to look.
We'll see if I can get on his laptop. I hate this camera.
Please, Desmond. I'm gonna get in trouble if I don't leave. And I can't leave until you're in your room.
I didn't know she didn't leave. So I was just trying to get on the computer while she was just vibing. Let's see, can I get on the laptop now? So I only picked something up a while ago. Damn it. Here. Fucking goddamn. Well, I got it. I got access to her computer. Can I get in here yet? No.
Missed you this morning, Doc.
Get in the Animus.
Jesus. Alright, once I turn the assassination, I'll be done.
When you have been exposed, killing some of your pursuers will...
Come in, Altair. I trust you are well rested? Ready for your remaining trials?
I am, but I'd speak with you first. I have questions.
Ask them. I'll do my best to answer.
The merchant king of Damas murdered the nobles who ruled his city. Majd ad-Din in Jerusalem used fear to force his people into submission. I suspect William meant to murder Richard and hold Akka with his troops. These men were meant to aid their leaders. Instead, they chose to betray them. What I do not understand is why.
Is the answer not obvious? The Templars desire control. Each man, as you've noted, wanted to claim their cities in the Templar name, that the Templars themselves might rule the Holy Land and eventually beyond. But they cannot succeed in their mission.
Why is that?
Their plans depend upon the Templar treasure, the Peace of Eden. But we hold it now, and they cannot hope to achieve their goals without it.
What is this treasure?
It is temptation.
It's just a piece of silver.
Look at it.
What am I supposed to see?
This piece of silver cast out Adam and Eve. It turned staves into snakes, parted and closed the Red Sea. Ares used it to start the Trojan War, and with it a poor carpenter turned water into wine.
It seems rather plain for all the power you claim it has. How does it work?
He who holds it commands the hearts and minds of whoever looks upon it. Whoever tastes of it, as they say.
Then Gagne's men?
An experiment. Herbs used to simulate its effects, to be ready for when they held it.
Talel supplied them. Tamir equipped them. They were preparing for something. But what?
War.
And the others, the men who ruled the cities, they meant to gather up their people, make them like Gagne's men.
The perfect citizens, the perfect soldiers, a perfect world.
Robert de Sable must never have this back.
So long as he and his brothers live, they will try.
Then they must be destroyed.
Which is what I've had you doing. There are 2 more Templars who require your attention. One in Akka, known as Sibran. One in Damas, called Jubair. Visit with the Bureau leaders. They'll instruct you further.
As you wish.
Be quick about it. No doubt Robert de Sable is made nervous by our continued success. His remaining followers will do their best to expose you. They know you come, the man in the white hood. They'll be looking for you.
They won't find me. I'm but a blade in the crowd.
Here, my gift to you, in gratitude for the good work you've done.